Good day, everyone. We are excited to come to you once again with our Thanksgiving meal prep. So, we weren't able to do our alkaline meatloaf the last time, so we're going to do it today. Are you excited? We are. So, sit back and relax and watch our recipe as we prepare Dr. Bobby's healing recipe and remedy alkaline meatloaf for you today. I am Shalene,
And I'm Dale.
and this is The Faithful
Faithful
Dish. Starting the meatloaf recipe by making the tomato sauce that goes in it, as well as what goes on top of it. So I first begin by adding oil to the pan. Now I am adding my onions to saute. The key is to make sure that the onions sweat and become translucent, but not to brown them. Next, I will add the crushed or diced tomatoes. Next, I am adding the spices, starting with the basil. Next, I am adding the Himalayan sea salt. And finally, adding the cayenne pepper. I'm stirring in the ingredients, and I will let it cook for a while. add in a little more water and let that cook for another 5 minutes. I'm going to give this one last stir and then set it aside for a later step in the recipe. Move on to the meatloaf portion. In the large mixing bowl, I have the breadcrumbs, and I'm adding my flour and breadcrumbs to the mixing bowl. Alright, so in a small mixing bowl, I'm going to add the spices. So I'm going to use this bowl here. And spices. Now on to making the meat. So I'm taking the mushrooms and adding those to the food processor. I'm also adding the chickpeas into the food processor. I'm adding just half of the green bell peppers because the other half will be used later. I'm using half of the white onions as well because they will be used later. And I'm using all of the shallots. And the spices. Lastly, I'm adding the spices. Next, I'm taking the tomatoes to finish the tomato sauce by blending them together. Now that the tomato sauce is finished, I will use a small portion in this part of the recipe. I am adding the wild rice and my tomato sauce to my food processor. Once this is done, then it'll be time to add this to the large mixing bowl. I am adding the meat mixture, and I will add the rest of the green bell peppers and the rest of the white onions to the mixing bowl as well.
by using your hands.
I'm about to. You have to just.
Now that the mixture is completed, I am greasing the container that it's going in. And I am adding some more tomato sauce to the top of the meatloaf. You have the alkaline meatloaf. Well, we're finished with our recipe. We are going to package it and store it until next week. We're going to do our little vacuum seal because we just love it so much. And we look forward to you joining us next week as well.
Don't forget to subscribe, to like, subscribe, and share, right?
That is right. Well, we will see you next week after Thanksgiving so that we can share how everything went and how delicious the meal was.
Yeah, that meatloaf really looks good.
I am Shalene.
And I'm Dale.
And you've been watching The Faithful Dish. Bye.